Hi, I'm Jonathan Bryce. I'm the Executive Director at the OpenStack Foundation here at Interop in Las Vegas. And it's been pretty interesting. We've been having a lot of conversations with users and potential users who are trying to figure out what are they going to do with cloud inside of their business. I think one of the things that's been really sort of educational for me over the last 6 months to a year to see is how many companies are really, they see software now as strategic to what their business is doing, whether they're a technology company or not. And I think that is really pointing to a trend that it's kind of a larger trend around the world that just shows how much technology is driving everything that we do, every interaction, every piece of product, whether it's a software product or a physical product that we touch, there's a technology component to it. And so being able to iterate quickly and adapt and build out new services on the fly is something that's really becoming important to not just the Facebooks and the Googles, but also the Monsantos and the Home Depots and all of these other companies out there. I think that's a really interesting trend to see. I was talking to a user a couple of weeks ago, and he said that what he used to always hear from his internal users, he runs an IT department for a large corporation, said that what they wanted to know was how could they get it cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. And now all they ever say is faster, faster, faster. And he said, we used to talk about the triangle, good, fast, cheap. And he said now it's just fast, fast, fast. That's all his users care about. And so I think that's a great thing from my perspective, because OpenStack is really all about taking everything that's in that data center, the servers, the storage, the networking equipment, and automating it so that those business units, those end users, those developers can get access to those resources faster than ever before.
Jonathan, I've heard a lot about OpenStack suitability for various kinds of enterprises. Sometimes that's a debate. What's your feelings about that?
Sure. So OpenStack and the enterprise, we have quite a number of enterprise users who are running OpenStack, and I think that really OpenStack is still fairly young. It's 3.5 years old. And if you look at some of the other technologies out there that are in the data center, they're decades old. So it's definitely a younger kid on the block than some of those other technologies. So you're going to get a lot of different perspectives. But what I would say that we have seen within the last year is the software, the development process moves very rapidly. And we've really started to see enterprises deploy a number of workloads on OpenStack. Not just your kind of cloud native applications, your web apps with a database behind them, but actual ERP, CRM style applications. I think we're still early on in that. So what I'd say is yes, OpenStack is ready for that, and we see enterprises who are moving to OpenStack to take advantage of the flexibility and the speed and the cost savings. But it's early on. But I think that it's definitely ready for that, and we're starting to see quite a pickup in that kind of adoption.